Hi, this is the host. Today we're going to talk about modern minimalist architecture. When most people hear the term modern, they think of modern art, which in general terms refers to a style that emerged in the late 19th century and continues today. Modern art is generally characterized by a break with tradition and the adoption of new materials, techniques, and subject matter. In architecture, modernism was a reaction against the excess and ornamentation of past styles. It emphasized instead function, simplicity, and new technologies. But that was then, and this is now. Today, there is another style emerging that is even more stripped down and austere than modernism. Some call it minimalist architecture. Others call it white box architecture. We will use both terms interchangeably and we'll look at some examples of the style. Before we do so, please subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Also, be sure to check out our other videos, especially those on house design and home tours. The defining feature of modern minimalist architecture is the emphasis on simplicity. This is achieved through the use of clean lines, simple geometric shapes, and a limited color palette. The buildings are often characterized by their stark white exteriors and interiors, which give them a sense of calm and serenity. This is why many people are drawn to this style. It creates a feeling of openness and airiness that can be very inviting. In addition to the use of clean lines and simple shapes, modern minimalist architecture also makes use of natural materials such as wood and stone. These materials add warmth and texture to the buildings, breaking up the starkness of the white surface. Natural light is also an important element in this style of architecture. Large windows and glass walls are used to bring the outdoors in and create a connection with the natural world. This helps to further the feeling of openness and airiness that is characteristic of this style. But enough of the general. Let's look at some examples of modern minimalist houses. Our first example is the Onuma House in Tokyo, Japan, by architect Shinichiro Ogata. The house was built in a former residential area that had been heavily damaged during the Great Hanshin earthquake of 19. The architect's goal was to create a home that was both functional and aesthetically pleasing, while also being sensitive to the surrounding environment. The result is a stunning example of modern minimalist architecture. The house is made up of 3 cubes that are stacked on top of one another. The top 2 cubes are made of concrete and the bottom cube is made of steel. The concrete cubes are left exposed, while the steel cube is clad in wood. This gives the house a raw, industrial feel. The cubes are arranged in an L shape, which creates a courtyard on the ground level. This courtyard provides a sense of calm and tranquility in the middle of the busy city. The interior of the house is just as impressive. The main living area is open and airy with high ceilings and large windows. The kitchen is equipped with state-of-the-art appliances, and the bathrooms are luxurious and spacious. The house is filled with natural light, which further enhances the feeling of openness. Our next example is the Villa Vals in Vals, Switzerland, by architects Sival Peach and Luca. The villa is located in the Swiss Alps, overlooking a valley below. The architects were tasked with designing a home that would blend in with the natural surroundings, while providing stunning views of the mountains. The result is a masterpiece of modern minimalist architecture. The villa is made of concrete and steel, which are durable materials that can withstand the harsh weather conditions of the Alps. The building is clad in wood, which gives it a warm, inviting appearance. The windows are floor to ceiling, which means that they don't obstruct the view of the mountains. They allow the inhabitants to connect with the natural world around them. The interior of the villa is just as impressive. The main living area is open and airy, with plenty of space for entertaining. The kitchen is fully equipped with top-of-the-line appliances. The bedrooms are cozy and comfortable with views of the mountains. The villa has won numerous awards for its stunning design, and it is considered to be one of the best examples of modern minimalist architecture in Europe. Our next example is the Weekend House in the Catskills, New York, by architect Paul Main. The house was designed for a couple who wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life. The architect's goal was to create a home that was peaceful and relaxing, while also being connected to the natural surroundings. The result is a beautiful example of modern minimalist architecture. The house is made up of 2 cubes, one for the living areas and one for the bedrooms. The cubes are clad in wood, which gives them a warm appearance. The windows are large and allow for plenty of natural light to enter the home. The interior of the house is open and airy, with a sense of calm. The living area features a stone fireplace, which adds a touch of luxury. The bedrooms are cozy and comfortable with views of the surrounding mountains. The house is located on a wooded lot, which provides plenty of privacy. The exterior of the house blends seamlessly into the surroundings. Overall, the Weekend House is a stunning example of modern minimalist architecture. Its simplicity and clean lines make it a true masterpiece. Now let's look at some more examples of modern minimalist houses. First up is the Glass House by architect Philip Johnson. The house is located in New Canaan, Connecticut, and was completed in 1949. It is considered to be one of the most important examples of modernist architecture in the United States. The house is made entirely of glass and steel, which allows for a seamless connection between the interior and exterior spaces. The house has been featured in numerous films and TV shows, including the 1983 film Mr. Mom. Next up is the Farnsworth House by architect Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. The house is located in Plano, Illinois, and was completed in 1951. It's another important example of modernist architecture in the United States. The house is made of steel and glass, and it sits on a concrete slab. The house has been featured in numerous magazines and is considered to be one of the most influential modernist houses ever built. Next up is the Barcelona Pavilion by architect Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. The pavilion was built for the 1929 International Exposition in Barcelona, Spain. It's considered to be one of the most important works of modernist architecture ever built. The structure is made of steel and glass, and it features a famous quote by Mies van der Rohe, "Less is more." The pavilion was demolished after the exposition, but it's been reconstructed several times since then. And finally, we have the Sea Ranch Lodge by architect Don Weinman. The lodge is located in Sea Ranch, California, and was completed in 1964. It's an excellent example of mid-century modern architecture. The lodge is made of wood and stone, and it features large windows and glass doors. The lodge has been featured in numerous films and TV shows, including the 1977 film The Deep. We've looked at some of the most amazing examples of modern minimalist architecture. What do you think? Which house is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section below. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. We'll see you next time.